Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our online devotionals this week. Our lectionary reading for today is from John chapter 12, starting in verse 27. This is Jesus speaking, and he says, "Now my soul is troubled. And what should I say? Father, save me from this hour? No, it is for this reason that I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name." Then a voice came from heaven, "I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again." The crowd standing there heard it and said that it was thunder. Others said, "An angel has spoken to him." And Jesus answered, "This voice has come for your sake, not for mine. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be driven out. And I, when I am lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself." This is Jesus speaking in his final hours, the final week of his life, preparing to go up on the cross. And he has doubts, he has fears, he has worries. And it's incredible to see the human side of Jesus, especially in the Gospel of John, which puts Jesus in the role as the Word, the Son of God, the Son of Man who comes to save us, the one who is prophesied, very much puts Jesus up on the throne with God. But here we see the very human part of it, that Jesus is worried about what's coming, that Jesus questions a little bit. Should I say, "Father, save me from this hour"? Immediately dismisses it. No, this is why I have come. He steels himself against it, ready to sacrifice himself if that's what it takes to save us. We might find ourselves as well in times when we need to make difficult decisions for the sake of God's glory, when we might need to do things that are uncomfortable for us. We're not going to be called to put ourselves up on crosses, but we might be called to step outside of our comfort zones. We might be called to see things from perspectives that are not our own. We might be called to take stands that might make us some enemies. But nevertheless, we are called to do these things, not because it'll put us on the right side of history, but because it will glorify God's name. And so whenever we have the opportunity to make a stand for the love of God for all people, whenever we have the opportunity to make a stand for justice for the least among us, whenever we have a stand to follow the mission of Jesus Christ, we are doing so for God's glory, and we know that God will be there to give us strength. Would you please join me in prayer? God, thank you for using the foolish to confound the wise and the weak ones to shame the strong. Help us to live with the shrewdness of serpents and the innocence of doves. Keep our feet from fatigue, our spirits from despair, and our hands from failing to rise in praise to you. Amen. Have a blessed day.